When's the next merch drop? For me? At the end of this year, hopefully, no joke. But for now, it's the Haikyuu, bro. If you guys don't know, the Haikyuu drop is live, dude. It's live, man. There's a link in the chat.
Bro, it just hit me right now that like these teams that lose, their year is done. Like that's sad as fuck.
The teams that what?
The teams that lose from now on or their years are just done, bro. Like fully. I don't know. It just hit me like the end of the season right now, you know?
Yeah, dude, it's like that
This
every
shit flew
fucking
by.
year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how long the off season is if you don't make it. Yeah.
No, bro. It's devastating. Like seeing whoever loses today, dude, like I'm just gonna feel so bad.
Yeah. Damn. Crohn's disease. Hey, love for relief, bro. Brother's going through it, man. Love for relief, bro. Brother's going through it out there. Wait, so does this mean that when I guess it's kind of I guess it's still up in the air when, but at least it seems like things are getting better. I don't know. But it seems like things are getting better though. That is crazy though, man. I can't even imagine because I don't know. But yeah,
momentum from getting started.
Yeah,
that's
again,
why
teams finding victories last time
I was gonna say your health, man. Your health is everything, dude. Health is everything, bro. Take care of yourself.
You're seeing.
If you don't think so, you're smoking that shit. Get it from Internet Archive. It's alright. I logged in. I don't even know what that means entirely. Okay, I got it. The $1 billion game built in a dorm room. Counter-Strike changed first-person shooters forever with its deliberate team-based combat 25 years after the game's official release. Late one night in his dorm room, Min Lee, a computer science major, was having a hard time concentrating on his studies. Lee was a wizard of computers, had a little trouble with the material at Simon Fraser University Public Research. Video game he designs with his co-creator earning $20K a month from advertising. More than 100K players, terrorists or counter-terrorists, were battling over helpless hostage or taking bombs in Lee's first-person shooter Counter-Strike. I just wanted to make a game that was fun to pick up and frag out. Grade 5 reading skills? What do you mean? I'm just trying to skim through, bro. I can read it to you very nicely, but it's a long-ass fucking article. Like, I don't want to read it word for word. So it's talking about how the game came to be and how... Does it talk about the transition to Valve? Officially released in the fall of 2000 by Valve Corporation, Counter-Strike spawned out half a dozen sequels and an esports vertical that continues to generate billions from the sales of cosmetic weapon skins. It has influenced decades of shooters and is arguably one of the most important video games ever made. Little about Counter-Strike's origins hinted at what was to come. Lee's lifelong passion for gaming and computer programming had attracted him to the somewhat underground world of modding. When Valve released Half-Life 1998, I know where my part is. I can skip to it. I just have a small quote in here. A brainy first-person shooter about a science experiment gone wrong. Lee was inspired by its realistic contemporary setting. He quickly got to work turning a single player into a multiplayer sensation. What a throwback picture. Lee 48. Damn. Min Lee left in 2002, a few years after he modded Half-Life into the multiplayer shooter Counter-Strike. Lee was still in school, so Valve made him a remote contractor. I would spend 30 to 40 hours a week working on Counter-Strike. Born in Vietnam and grew up in Vancouver. Now backed by a professional studio, Lee was able to expand Counter-Strike without losing its charm. New maps, new graphics, with Valve support. 25 years later, here I am. What makes Counter-Strike compelling as a competitive title is that it's an emotional roller coaster, said Tarik, a former professional Counter-Strike player from Brooklyn who goes by the username Tarik. He added each round of Counter-Strike delivers its own story in its own way. At any given moment, something crazy can happen. That was my contribution to this article. I made it. I made it. Who is this in the screenshot? A gamer. Who is this gamer? Skadoodle? Jordan Gilbert? His blonde hair. Lee decided to part from the company and has returned to developing his own games, including Tactical Intervention, a Counter-Strike-esque shooter that was badly received. At the end of June, Lee was asked to join a handful of professional gamers on stage for a round of Counter-Strike at a game conference in Austin, Texas. You would think that the game's co-creator would have an advantage, but Lee knows he has nothing on the world's best players. Simply come too far since he began developing the mod in his dorm room. I'm kind of nervous about it. I haven't even played it in like 10 years. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he went to DreamHack Major in Austin, and that was his first ever event. But I could be wrong about that. I know he was on Oni's stream, but I think that was his first event. Did I run ads?
Yo, did you see Leaf tweet?
I just saw that, yeah. Well, I saw it a bit ago. I did see it.
I didn't even see it, nor
Yeah.
did I even know. Isn't that crazy? How did I not even know? I'm a part of the team.
Y'all got a WhatsApp chat, right? Or group
We have
chat?
like Discord.
Yeah.
I bet he said something, but watching this shit.
I'm sure he's
Let's
watching
go,
every
bro.
fucking round. Yeah. I mean,
Bro,
I couldn't tell if he's like coming back for the next one or I don't know, but I guess he's doing better though, at least. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's good. Dude, people thought he was out for wrist pain. And like, obviously I didn't want to speak on it, but I'm like, you guys are, how do people even make that up?
Dude, yeah. It's honestly,
I don't know. I just saw shit on Twitter
bro,
like, oh, he's out
I
for
don't
wrist pain.
understand
He'll be
these
back.
guys either. They'll just, I feel like, I don't know if it's like they hear it from someone else, but the guy that first comes up with it just must make it up, right? And then I think
make
people,
it up and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's facts.
they say it full confidence and then people just start repeating it. I hate that shit too. I actually hate it.
I'm glad he actually like spoke up about what was happening because it was serious.
Yeah,
People were like, wow, G2's talking about him like he died. Bro was literally in insufferable pain.
Anyone that's
we went to
saying
see
that
him
is
in the
just,
hospital and
I think
everything.
that's such a weird thing to say because you don't know. Why would you say some shit like that?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's
But
ridiculous.
I'm glad he's doing good. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Love for Leaf, baby. Crons
Yeah.
is horrible. I feel for Leaf. I really
And we got a banger map 3.
yeah, I don't know enough about it, but like I can't imagine. So I'm reading about it right now on my second monitor. But it's IBD, similar to IBD, which I am a little more familiar with. We're about to go, chat.
Rookie stage, not even a year. I haven't even been here for the year. It's a daunting task here when they've stepped up to
Here we
the
go,
plate,
chat. Map
all
3.
respectively.
Someone check on Victor.
In the
Everything.
Yo, link list.
You got to pay the mascot at least $100,000.
20 gifted for what? To dab him up? Thank you, link list. I appreciate you.
No, I don't know.
Let's see what this is. This is quality.
Yo, we need mascots, bro. Imagine like a little Cubert,
Like in full life form?
yeah, like a life form Cubert, like on the walkout. That would go kind of crazy.
You see the Kong Death Slam?
Last night? Was it
Yeah,
recent?
8 hours ago.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna link it to you. That was vicious. I dropped it in our chat. That was a proper rage. Ain't gonna lie. That was a proper rage out of the kid.
Oh, that hurt, bro. The desk didn't even move.
That hurt.
That's a heavy table.
Dude, slamming your desk with your fist hurts because you hit the bottom of your fist. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit legit hurts. I've done that and it's like, it's not. He wasn't playing well this entire series, so he was tilted, I see. I'm just closing out some of these tabs.
And then you just
here.
sabotage yourself because you have to aim anyway.
Yeah. You can't be too high. You can't be too low. You got to be right in between, bro.
Yo, is Nade watching these games or nah?
I don't know.
Thinks he's the curse, maybe.
Nah. Is he watching the game
Bro,
chat?
I was rewatching our game and he's just saying how like we're playing with house money. This is fucked up. Maybe he's playing for the name on the back. Yo, that shit had me in tears.
Dude, the name on the back, not the name on the team in the front of her. That shit was actually bars.
Tears.
That shit was actually bars. 5,000 drones lit up. I'm gonna say this wrong. Chongqing Sky last night to celebrate Valorant's 2nd anniversary in China, the release of Valorant Mobile, and the VCT China Stage 2 playoffs. Let's see what this is. What the fuck? What is that? Those are drones, right? Those are drones. Is that what it said? Drones. It said drones. Fuck. Nah, they gotta stop doing this shit because America's already like, bro, what the fuck is this? Dude, this looks like it doesn't even look real. It looks it's so crazy. It doesn't even look real. I'm still on the firework patch. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't know. The drone shows go crazy. Wow. Wow. I mean, yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Like, yeah,
nasty's not the right word, but
it's like
that's
you
pretty
just say
fire.
that when we were getting like dominated.
Now, for 100 Thieves fans, right, you have to at the very
The mascots. Let me see this. Every VCT China team has their own team mascot. What the hell? Oh, wow. I mean, that's kind of cool. I won't lie. Where are they playing right now? Where the fuck is this? Where the fuck are we? We got Americas in a fucking basement. These motherfuckers are in like some fucking mall or what? Why is America's bro, I just hate complaining about shit because then I feel like I'm just complaining about everything. What else you guys got? Let's just look, bro. It does look like a mall. Name 3 players on Billy Billy. Wheezy. Did Simon go to Billy Billy? Nah. Wheezy. Is Neff on Billy Billy? Wheezy, Neff. Wheezy, Neff. The boys, bro. Is what's his face on there? Lysor? I forget, brother. Fuck. Russia's there. Nah. Bro, I don't watch other regions. Like, I mean, I should. Dude, imagine I stopped watching Americas. I just watch the other regions apart from Sentinels. I just watch like I just commit to another region. But like the other regions look fucking lit. I'm not gonna lie. It's just too much to watch all that. I don't know how guys like Sliggy do it. Hey, respect to them though. Infinity Aura. What is this? Infinite Aura. What the fuck is this, bro? This shit is sick. What is this for? Like, what did they just play, by the way? Sorry, I'm like cutting the clip. Fuck. They just played the semis? They just played the lower finals. Billy Billy won 3-1 versus Kong Kong. Damn. Kang got a bad match, huh? Yeah, that's kind of close, but not that close. Where's this clip? I mean, dude, they're playing. Dude, the VCT China's studio, is this their studio? Is better than the fucking VCT Masters arenas. Bro, this is better than the fucking events we have at Masters. This is like craziness. Their regular season games are better than Masters. It's actually fucked, bro. Bro, are you seeing this fucking studio in China? I'm looking at the shit in the Pro City. These guys' thing is better than whatever.
Coming off of that big loss against G2, needing a massive rebound and a good opportunity to do
like,
so against 100 Thieves.
Like financially, is America's down maybe, so we can't afford to do as cool shit? I have no idea, dude.
We know that we can go toe to toe with them. Maybe
I don't know how it works. Is the budget from region to region must be different, so maybe like they have a bigger budget because things are doing better there. China matches get millions of views.
Opponents make some noise.
How do you like on Billy Billy and shit like that for China matches? Like, how do they deal with the botting? Like, is the millions of views for real?
This is a team that's always been scrappy, even when they won their world championships. And to Brent's point,
I mean, if that's true and they get millions of views, then it makes sense, right?
I think on people
These walkouts are so lame compared to what we just saw.
More passive version of the pack. I mean, we're gonna be.
How does that meme go? Expectation. And then, hold on, fuck, let me cook this, hold on. I got you guys, one sec.
About this yesterday on the desk, another group here, we were saying how you ban Bind, maybe you beat 100 Thieves, and they did, and then 100 Thieves lost. And now Bind's in the pool. This could be problematic.
Why the fuck can't I?
Because
all right.
the ball roll.
Because has, and now Evil.
What you're expecting on your first date? And I'm sorry, EG, versus what you get. on your first date.
Geniuses. This is a team that's always been scrappy. Even when they won their world championship, the organization, the team, Evil Genius as a whole, has always
I don't
been
give a fuck. I
a
still
scrappy
cooked.
team. But this time around, they're going to need to scrap.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I still
They
cooked.
got to stop 100 Thieves. And to Brent's getting double duelists, of course, for 100 Thieves on Bind. They've done this many times.
I'm running an ad. Fuck you. He's saying he's in our head, and fuck, he is low key. He could be trolling us. He could not be, but I mean, yeah. Been playing around
the
with
whole
our
G2
posts.
camp is telling me to get off stream. I'm leaking too
You're
much.
saying too much. Josh RT's in the chat. Hey, this is chill. This is chill. The redesign attempt here. We're cooking right now. I appreciate you putting in the time. I think it's just, this is probably in my eyes like too chill, you know? But thank you for taking the time to try to put something together. Shout out. Yeah, a little too chill, but I am trying to get a redesign. We're not making a comp. I'm already in contact with a designer and we're working through it right now. Oh my God, there's a bunch of shit on here. Prod feels disrespected by Tarik after being left out of Pro City. I think I already like hashed this shit though, but let's watch this clip.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Tarik doesn't follow me on Twitter, and he replied to me to my tweet, and he said he'd love for me to be in Pro City when he owns it. I feel like he does not fuck with me, and I'm gonna have to reciprocate if that's the case.
Wait, what the fuck does reciprocate mean?
Damn. I'll say this. I've been treated with disrespect.
Bro, I can't tell if he's trolling or not, or if he's definitely trolling though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's half trolling, half serious.
I've been nothing but loyal to the game of Valorant. I will believe.
I genuinely, when I tweeted at Prod though, I wasn't even like trolling though. I was genuine in that message. I don't even know Prod that. I'm not gonna lie. For a long time, I confused Prod and Poppin. I thought they were the same person. But now I know Poppin a little better through Pro City. But besides that, Poppin's. Besides that, I really don't know him that well. I got nothing against him. I know that he doesn't have the greatest rep. But I don't think it's like to the point where, hey, we can't let him in. I would like for him to get in and prove himself genuinely.
I would have much rather have taken a more like a how do I say this? Like a proper answer. You know
What do you mean a proper answer? I gave you a proper answer.
Actual.
I gave you the most proper answer I could give anyone.
Like honest answer.
That was a proper, honest answer.
Not some like working around the bush. Well,
I was so clear in my tweet. I feel like I was very clear. That's so funny though. Let's see what I said. I said, hey, brother, nothing against you personally, but I've got to follow our criteria. Otherwise, things won't work. Would love to see you get accepted in and prove yourself.
Oh, how do you want him to be honest though? Like he's gonna be like, no, you're trash.
Well,
that's not true. I would not say that.
But the only reason I asked in the first place because
wait, what the was that not low-key a diss from Shanks? Also, why? How do you want him to be honest? He's just gonna say you're trash. What?
He told me I could play.
Oh.
Yeah, and the thing is, if the whole conversation is about criteria,
like he actually said, like,
but they just let Timmy in. Timmy's been playing professional Apex.
Wait.
I already did all this, but Timmy's in because he's grandfathered. Anyone who's in Pro City on the previous iteration has till the 31st to get back in. After that, everyone is upheld to the same criteria. A question to you guys is like, if people are in the hub are not playing, do we give them a certain amount of time of inactivity and remove them? Because then people might just come back randomly in the future. And if they do, is that fine? I think they don't get removed unless they meet the criteria if they don't play. Like, let me write this out in my head. This is how I see it. If you're in the Pro City hub, because there's a lot of people in there that don't play. If you're in the hub and you reach the criteria, no removal. If you're in the hub and do not reach current criteria and are inactive for greater than 1 month, fair? Maybe someone's gone for a month though. 2 months? 3 months? This is too much effort, just leave as? I don't even know, is it necessary? Is it okay if someone got in the hub fucking 6 months ago and they just come back and start playing? Probably not. If you're in the hub and you're not playing, then you shouldn't be in the hub. If you're not playing for 3 months, then why would we want you in the hub? Like, what's the point if you're not a pro? You're so rusty at that point, right? I think it's a good rule. We don't want people coming out of the woodworks, especially when there's prize pools and people are taking the game seriously, then fucking shit up. You have pros that haven't been pro in 3 years. True. But if they don't play, then they're going to get removed because they won't reach the current criteria. Let's say, it's the first name that comes to my mind. I love Yassine. But let's say Yassine's in the hub. He doesn't play for 3 months and he wouldn't reach the current criteria. Well, he would. He's a former tier 1 pro for 6 months. I don't know how this would work, actually. I have to think about it, but I think there should be some ruling here if you don't play. Like, it's removal no matter what. But then they can just reapply because they've reached the criteria for a direct invite of 6 months plus tier 1 pro. I think the tier 1 pro has to change to tier 1 pro in the previous year. Low key, we have to change that to the previous year. In the previous year. That's what has to change.
Now I have to deal with 2 agents that want to take forward lines for information.
I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but I don't think so.
And